Williams' long movie career included an Oscar for his role in Good Will Hunting. But in his early years, he struggled to overcome typecasting, as Bob Shaw noted in this 1992 look at the star's Oscar nominations.
Wherever I go. When Robin Williams began his film career in 1980, there was no indication he would become an Academy favorite. He was a stand-up comic and a television actor, two strikes against him, and Popeye was an expensive bomb. But in his next film, The World According to Garp, Williams gave a restrained, sensitive performance that showed there was a real actor under that comic facade.
And you said you'd only marry a real writer.
I did. And I do.
I do too.
The public didn't appreciate Williams' acting stretch, so he returned to comedies and gained bankability at the box office. In 1985, he co-hosted the Oscar ceremony, and his playful irreverence became a hit with the worldwide audience. By that point, all he needed was a film that could fuse his outrageous comedy with an underlying pathos.
Good morning, Vietnam!
In 1987, he found it. Good Morning Vietnam was a huge financial success and earned Williams a nomination for Best Actor. 2 years later, Williams starred in another drama that incorporated humorous outbursts, Dead Poets Society. The result, his second nomination. But last year, when he turned to a quiet, non-humorous role in Awakenings, the Academy ignored him. Williams gave the best performance of his career, and he wasn't even nominated. Last year, Williams told me he was disappointed by the Academy's reaction to Awakenings.
Let's start a letter campaign now. Please help. Write the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science. I'm Robin Williams. If you're really upset that I didn't get nominated, I was too. Please write a letter to the number flashing at the... There's no number. I guess it's too late for that now. It was one of those things that you thought, well, you know, you gotta kind of go on and not get expectant. Too many people said last year, you. And then that morning came and it was, not you.
Yeah, and you feel worse. If they hadn't said that to begin with.
Yeah, you think like you could kind of go, well, maybe not. And then, but I kind of built I actually got too expectant too. And then it was, when it didn't happen, it was like...
No, it doesn't affect me that the Academy didn't nominate me. I get very upset.
Didn't you think that was the best piece of acting you've done, film up to that point?
Except for some home movies that I have that are really interesting.
But wasn't that more challenging for you than, say, Good Morning Vietnam?
Oh, very much so.
That you were nominated for?
Yeah, I mean, it's an unusual voting process that I don't have a clue how it works.
How do you think The Fisher King's going to be?
I don't know. I think it's a quite wonderful movie.
With The Fisher King, Williams has received his third nomination in 5 years for the only type of performance the Academy seems to accept from him.
Hug me in public again.
Men with men.
Oh, Jack! I love this guy!
The Academy is supposed to encourage excellence, but it often punishes those who aren't content with being pigeonholed. At Universal Studios, Bob Shaw for Segment 2.